Hello, everyone. Terry Earthwind Nichols here. Thanks for joining me live. Every week, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 1 p.m. Eastern Time, I'm going to host the Mentor's Corner. Some thoughts about what could be going on in your world and what we're doing in my world to help other people with that. So who am I? I'm Terry Earthwind Nichols, creator and co-developer of repetitive behavior cellular regression. And it's quite a process. It's a question and answer sequence where we use the exact same sequencing model every single time. And in just 4 years, we've managed to have clients and practitioners, including master practitioners, on 5 continents, 12 countries, and in 24 U.S. states. What's unique about this is it does not employ current psychotherapeutic practices whatsoever. It's very unique unto itself, and it consistently works. So what happens is we ask you, a client, to close their eyes over Skype. And as you comfortably describe a memory using your 5 senses, we're watching you, we're observing what your body is doing and what it's telling us and how it moves and indicates stress without you being conscious of it. So how do you describe a memory? Well, traditionally it would be you tell us about a story, about a memory that you have, etc. Only with CR, you describe the memory as a picture, as if you were describing a photograph. And here's what's key to this whole process that we employ. Welcome, Maria. Thanks for joining us. Key to this whole thing is, instead of you telling us the story, you describe this photograph using your 5 senses as the descriptors, not the story or the history of it. So we know in our research that smell is the #1 sense of the 5 senses for memory recall. When somebody smells something really good or really bad, they instantly know what it is. I'll give you a good example. If I said for you to think of fresh baked bread, you're probably there instantly, but it might take you a second or two to associate a specific memory with that sense. So it's very strong. So we start out asking you to take this freeze-framed memory that you just started, and I would start out by asking you, please describe for me what you smell, one thing at a time. So in this instance, the smell of bread comes through immediately. Then there may be other smells that are associated with the memory that you associated initially with the smell of bread. Then we ask you what you hear, what you taste, what's touching you, what are you touching. We have broken it down to a very specifically worded and aligned sequence, so that when we're done with describing this memory, you're done describing this memory, you will have given us a host of information that we can then, as a practitioner with you over Skype, we don't do this in the office, one-to-one. So if I was in a bakery with you right now, there are certain things that I would expect to smell, touch, taste, hear, those types of things. And if any of those are missing, or if any are odd that there be in there in this memory, or you just can't remember certain items of a memory, although the memory is very, very common to you and you remember a lot, we write all of that information down, because that missing, odd, and can't be remembered information is what we're looking for when we do the CR process. So that's what I've been working on day and night for 6 years. And I like you all to, I thank you all for joining me. And we'll see you again on Wednesday, where we will continue to talk about the CR process and how I come to create it. Have a great Monday. I know I am. Here from my offices in Asheville, North Carolina. Bye for today.